Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We're looking at Dixie on a dollar time frame, daily time frame. And the reason why I'm doing that right now is, as you can see, we have been consolidating these lows around that 101 level for the last few days, if not a week. And we are looking like we are finding some support here. We are gonna confirm that today if we can close above 101 and not make a lower high, lower low, sorry. One thing that you need to be aware of that is probably the most important thing aside from daily price action is that in about a week or two, ECB is going to be going forward with their interest rate hike. Right now, they are predicting about 0.25 to zero point 0.5. Right now, I would say Euro has priced in 0.25. And if we do get a zero point 0.5, the Euro will support that as well. And aside from that, a week or two after that will be our meeting for our federal interest rate. And is as insane as it sounds, people are trying to price in a cut, not an increase of 0.25. Now, that is going to be a very interesting dynamic for the market. With no cut, I would expect Dixie to react to the downside, giving upside for crypto and tech stocks. So just be aware of that. I just want this to be known right now that this is what's being priced into the markets as I was watching markets yesterday, and use that surprise factor for when the price that is expected is not that, it will quickly get priced into the market. So ECB will be first. They're going to raise zero point 0.5 or 0.25. And a couple days or 2 or 3 days before they actually do their increase, they will be releasing their inflation numbers for Europe. So we can look at that as a gauge as to what we should be expecting USA to do. And yeah, a week or two after that, USA will act. So that's the major data point I'm looking at right now. I really don't care about earnings or anything. I'm just watching ECB's interest rate, if it's going to be a 0.25 increase or it's going to be a zero point 0.5 increase. And then I am going to be on ice until people kind of try to tell me what they're assuming the US will be. I am just completely baffled at the fact that they are saying that we are going to cut interest rates as opposed to continue increasing it. And the fact that people are even suggesting that is like I feel like Satoshi is rolling over in his grave right now. So that's all I wanted to say, guys, with Dixie and interest rates. Let's just go right to Bitcoin and I will start our analysis. Yesterday, at the end of the day, I was saying that I'm still looking for a little bit lower into the daily close. Today, I'm gonna say the same thing. If we can hold 27,000 on Bitcoin and go sideways, great. If today we lose that $27,000 level, I'll be looking at 26.5 as support. Losing 26.5 will be a quick move down to 25,500-ish area. So just be aware of that move to come today. Any lower than that, I'm going to be looking straight for that 23, 24K area. And then we can go even lower to 19.5 if this head and shoulder situation does want to play out in that manner. I am not considering this a head and shoulder situation. I'm looking this as an ascending channel until the channel is broken under 25,500. I'll be looking for us to look for a long scalp opportunity around here for a continuation move to the upside. And then we can fight it out around 28,800 or 28,500 to see if we get a rejection from making a new high and then setting up more of a head and shoulder structure over here as we consolidate around 28,800 and 27,000 grinding until we get accumulated for another markup phase. But this consolidation area, when we consolidate, will be just to chop up traders on higher than 10x leverage. So keep your leverage low and your entries proper. And then be aware that, yeah, we are grinding out this area, but between 25 18,700 and 24,000 is probably the next opportune long scalp opportunity that you can get, aside from us actually sweeping the lows all the way to 19.5. I would say 24K would be the next area that you can entertain a long scalp at, with support to the bottom being left. And yeah, that's what I'll say with that on a daily. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame, as bullish as people want to be, you're consolidating under this depth cross of the 21 and the 200. This consolidation, as much as it grinded here with people trying to buy the dip, more than likely will take some liquidity back out. Not to laugh or anything, but this is something that we were looking for a while, between 26.5 to 25 3, and that is basically this little consolidation area. We're testing it right now to see if it's going to be support, but coming in, tapping into this area around 26.5 should be like nothing to be concerned about, and probably something that you should be 100% ready for today, because that is very likely. Coming back into the area of around 28,000 will probably be another shorting opportunity. So I would not be too FOMO-y and excited to be buying longs until we start actually opening and closing a few candles above the 200 EMA, which is around 28,000. Until then, I'm looking for that support test of 26.5, and then we could look for continuation further. All right, well, since TradingView has kicked us out, let's go to the daily on ETH. Here is ETH on a daily time frame, doing exactly like Bitcoin, but looks like the move to the downside is a little bit stronger. We are finding a little bit of support right here at 18.15. I've actually have my long exactly from that level, and I'm looking to DCA all the way into 1700-ish, 1715. Basically, one more $100 drop is what I'm looking for. We got one, we got two. I need one more third leg down. I will look to accumulate around 1700, and then if I get a move back to 1820 from 1700, I'll be taking profit. It could be a dead cat bounce, forming this nice head and shoulder structure. So I'll look to take profit around 1880 to 1880 to 1930. And then from there, if we can claim that level, I'll look for higher. But until we get a 4-hour open and close above 1930, more than likely we're going to be fighting 1880 for going back up and grinding out the lows, finding support and accumulating around 1740 area, and then we can test again higher. If we lose 1740 on a 4-hour open and close, we're at risk in doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing and testing into the previous order block from 1740 all the way to 1500. And that is a realistic consolidation range because we've already fought it. So to not think that is a possibility is ridiculous. And then the only saving grace that I would say right now is that we're in a ascending channel. As long as the channel holds consolidation range, then we can continue to zigzag up. If you break the channel under that 1740, you're going to get a possible measured move right back down to around 1480. So just be ready for these quick moves to come, and during interest rate is when this is going to happen. So it's kind of like now or never situation. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame and quickly take a peek. All the sell pressure off of the ETH upgrade unlock is, either it was that sell pressure or it's people getting off of um, like cold wallet status just so they can move their coins around and get to like proper areas where the KYC and regulation coming to the US is not going to affect them in the long term. That's why you're seeing like long-term wallets like consolidate their funds, because they're just planning and getting ready for what's to come with the way that things are going in the world. So I would suggest you do the same. Here on a 4-hour, you can see we did the crossover the 200 of the 21. That's why it's resistance coming up. Until we can get a 4-hour open and close above 1840, we just looking like we're gonna grind and try to poke down lower. I already took my long from 1815, even though I wanted 1800, I got 1815. 1800, I got skipped twice. Twice I had a nice limit there, and I was gonna take profit at 1815 anyway. But I got front run twice, so I'm just a little annoyed with that. But I do think that this is possible to just break that 1800 now and go a little bit lower. Probably like 1715 is where I am looking to get my next accumulation because that's $100 drop from where we're at. So anyone above 10x leverage is probably going to get liquidated or stopped out if they're smarter. And if we don't do that and we get accumulated right here and we claim back the 200, that would be fantastic as well because then I will just take my profit around that 1900 to 1920, 1930, and then I'll reshort for us to consolidate here until we break the range between 1980 up or 1820 to the downside. And that's basically what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day today. I'm going to be looking for the grind to the downside to come, and I'm prepared for it, and I will be accumulating it and trading it accordingly. Until then, guys, please be careful, trade carefully. If you have any questions or concerns, leave it in the comment section below. I know a few people are getting discouraged from trading anymore. Please, please, please don't get discouraged. Just be patient. This is something we expected from after ETH upgrade to occur. The fact that you guys thought that everything was cheery and happy-go-lucky in the world and things couldn't happen like this is why you're so upset at your loss. Okay? In the future, you will not let a news event FOMO you into the top. And after the news event is over, you're not going to hold there and pray for higher. You're going to take a decisive action and have stop losses and everything accordingly to your plan. And moves like this is going to be a profitable move and not a negative move. Because I still have my short from 1880, wherever the heck that is now, 1880, all the way down here. And I have a long from here if we get back up there. So I am basically trading the consolidation range. I'm going to accumulate that 1780 to 1770, and I will be shorting 1880 to 1930 until we break that range. And that's how I'm going to trade it on these two accounts that I have right now. If you guys are interested in trading with me, please feel free to join me on the Discord server. I will be there shortly to discuss what my plan is moving forward for the rest of the day. The link to the Discord server, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use, such as MEXC, which has no KYC, and Bybit, which does have KYC and amazing trading volume if you're trying to get in and out of scalps, are both in the description of this video below, and it helps the channel grow. So thank you so much if you are using those services. Also, keep in mind the month is almost over and we are about to start Mayday, the new month for the Discord membership. If you're interested, please DM me and I will get to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for your time, guys. And another tidbit is that on MEXC, I will have that copy trading going for anyone who wants to follow. So enjoy. Thank you so much. Have a great day and talk to you soon. Bye bye.